Hey everyone, Tim with Collect Jurassic here with a news update covering more toy reveals, possibly for 2021's Dino Escape toy line from Mattel that we did cover in a previous video. We can't say for sure that these figures are from that toy line, but possibly new releases on the way from Mattel for the Jurassic World toy line, and 2 Velociraptors, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the first one right here. So it looks like a repaint of the Savage Strike Velociraptor figure that we got Blue, Delta, and I think Charlie in, and we're finally getting something probably not from the Raptor squad. Looks like a Tiger Raptor from the Lost World based on the coloration, the stripes, the eye too, but it also could just be a a new color of a Velociraptor, or really with a couple tweaks it could become Echo. We know that Echo's coloration has sort of deviated from the film a little bit, and with little tweaks this Raptor could probably become Echo too, but our money is on the Tiger Raptor from Lost World, which is really cool and a little intriguing because you'd think if it was a Tiger Raptor from the second Jurassic Park movie it would be releasing under the Legacy Collection banner, but we don't really know anything else about this figure. It could very well be a Legacy Collection figure that'll be retailer exclusive, but all we really have is the photo to go off of, and it does look like a really cool figure. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited to get something if it is indeed from Lost World. I think that it's definitely an improvement over the previous Legacy Collection Raptor intended to be from that movie. The next Raptor is pretty interesting as well. It's got some wild colors on it. It's a repaint of the Jumping Raptor, which we've gotten in blue, and we've gotten a couple other Raptors repainted with this sculpt. This one doesn't appear to have the little plume of feathers that some of them have, so it's more like a repaint of blue. But I mean, this is it's a lot to take in, right? But what I do think is really cool about it is that it reminds me of Chaos Effect, the 90s Kenner Jurassic toy line that had some really wild paint jobs. It wasn't all just hybrid dinosaurs. It was regular dinosaurs with some really wacky out there paint jobs, but it still looked really cool. And that's what this one really reminds me of, with this really contrasting striping on the body. It's just it's very bold and very very vivid. But the thing about these images sometimes is when the figures come out, they're often not quite as saturated, not quite as boosted in vibrancy. They end up being a little duller. So that could happen with this Raptor, or it could end up looking just like this. Either way, it's kind of interesting in that I hope that it signifies we're getting some more wild paint lines in 2021 and not just some of the same stuff we've been getting with Dino Rivals and Primal Attack. But between both these two Raptors, there's definitely an interesting dynamic with that crazier color offsetting this more muted, possibly Lost World Raptor color. So we'll have to see what that actually means for toys coming out next year. If there's going to be sort of a mix-up, or if there's going to be a lot more sort of wild and out there paint jobs like the second Jumping Raptor. Time will tell, because we don't really know anything about what's next really, besides the name Dino Escape, and now we have maybe possibly a couple glimpses at what those figures could be. So honestly, at this point, we would usually know a lot more about the toy line coming up right around the corner, but we really don't know anything, and that's due to, obviously, everything going on with the pandemic, delaying, toy manufacturing and all that, and of course, delaying the actual film Jurassic World Dominion didn't help either, so we really don't have any more concrete details on anything, including the pictures you just saw. So hopefully soon enough, we start to get those answers, and we can start revealing more toys and really analyzing and digging into what's coming from Mattel. But it's exciting to see these figures today. It's our first ever possibly real look at the toys for next year, so that certainly is something to celebrate. But until we know more, it's hard to get too excited. So stick with Collect Jurassic, and we will keep you updated on the developments that are to come with this toy line. I'm Tim, and thanks for watching.